Alright, here we are back at this house again. One we did the straw on, so I'll turn the camera around here in a second, and what we'll have to do is we're going to retuck the straw a little bit, but I'm going to show you some other things that we're going to do today. And then we'll try to get some live footage. If I don't get any, apologize for that, but we'll see what we can do. And there's a couple of things I'll explain that we're going to try to get done today. Kind of got a late start, but that's how the business goes. So appreciate you taking the time to watch the video, and here we go. So you can see nice shaggy here in the front. We'll edge all this up along the sidewalk and everything here, and we'll have to start right in there with the newest straw we put out in the last video. We'll go back around real quick and just retuck everything, clean it up. And you can see out here in the front yard, and I'll show you a couple places. Here's one, and this is on our list of things we're going to come back and fix, hopefully first part of this coming week, and I'll get some video of that. We'll have some dirt brought in and we'll fill up these places, and there's a couple in some other places. She was trying to use some bag topsoil, but talked with her about that, and we're just going to bring in some topsoil filled dirt instead of using this stuff. Save a little bit of money getting it in bulk. But you can see where one of the dogs has been apparently chasing a mole around the yard, so it'll be a nice, not so smooth ride with the mower through some of this today. But we're going to try to get the yard cleaned up just a little bit, and also next week we'll come back and do some pre-emergent. So, and then we'll be back here, back in the pool area, and they're also doing some work back here. They're re-leveling all of the pavers around the pool, so they've come in to do that since we did the straw video. So, but there's some more of the straw. What we'll do is retuck it, clean it up just a little bit. We're going to prune the rose bushes on the other side over there. You've seen them in the last video. And I got some straw left over that I can straw them in real quick and tuck it. So we'll do that. We're going to try to clean up as much as we can inside the pool. Might have to push mower, trim a little bit of that, but we'll work on that hopefully today. And you can see the property goes all the way back down the tree line around the pond. We'll deal with that. Let's see what it looks like when it's done. Don't know how much live footage I'll get, but there's some of that little straw bed here. We'll retuck this and maybe prune this shrub up here, shape it up a little bit. So that's kind of what we're dealing with today. Hopefully we'll get some good footage off of it. Don't know how much live footage I'll get. Again, we got kind of a late start, but hey, that's the way it goes. So got some more videos to come. Appreciate y'all taking the time to watch, and we'll be back. So there's a little bit of live footage. Had a decent way to get a little bit, so we'll get that put into the video. Hope you like it. And we'll turn the camera around here so you can get a little bit of view of the whole front yard. And sorry about the sun, y'all guys. And let's see what it's looking like. Like I say, just kind of cleaning it up, and we're cutting on about 2 1/4, just dispersing everything. And this is what we got. So here we go. You can see, a lot smoother looking, good even, clean cut for the most part. Actually was able to dodge the majority of these holes, or at least straddle them. You can see them a whole lot better now from places like this here. All these little places out here we got to come shovel some dirt in and level and pack it. Looks like the world's largest ant farm out here. I've just been tracking. So that's what it looks like in the front yard. We're gonna go get the side yard over here in the back, and then we'll move the truck so we can get this here. We've already done the side in that area, so that's what we got. Stay tuned. y'all. Got everything cut here except for inside the pool area. I'll point that out here in a second. But so I want to do a quick little 360 view just to show you what it looks like. This is just kind of let's say trimming everything down, smoothing it out just to make it look a little bit better. We got a couple things we got to do. Like I say, we got some holes to fill in with some soil and some pre-emergent to put out and a bunch of other things. So you'll see plenty of footage from this yard as the season goes along and in the coming weeks. So hope you like what you've seen so far. Do a quick little view around this back part of the yard so you can see it, and then we'll go from there. Here we go. So you can see pretty clean cut around through there, down around the gazebo, across the dam on the other side, back into the corner, and back up this way. So, and then down the tree line here, all the way around. So here's one of the big depression areas we got to fix, and there's a couple other holes over this way that we got to go through. So we'll get footage of that later. And this whole tree line here, we normally trim back up a certain height so it's easier to mow down the tree line without having to zigzag back and forth through it. So we'll go all the way around back to the corner back here, and we'll do it on the back side too, because there's a strip back there that the homeowner likes to, sometimes they'll walk up and down the back side and look out at the field on the other side. So we do that as well, kind of keeping the limbs back, plus we cut them back from keeping them from hanging down on the fence there on the pasture. So now what we got to do is inside the pool area up here, and maybe we'll get a little footage of that. I don't know if we will, but that's what we're dealing with so far. So we'll do some trimming. Hope you like it. Alright everybody, we're back, wrapping it up here. We'll do one quick little glance around the yard, and then what we'll do is show you kind of prune back the shrubbery, the roses anyway, and got those tidied up a little bit. Haven't put the straw out yet. It's getting a little later here, sun's going down. So but we got the yard mowed, edged. Still got to blow off the concrete areas, the sidewalk and driveway and stuff like that. So, and I'll show you the pool area from earlier, because I haven't got a finished shot of that yet. So we got it mowed and trimmed out as best we can with what they got going on. So I'll turn the camera around and let you see what it is. Here we go. So you can see from earlier, looks a whole lot better. So going around. Oh, we're going to go back this way. Retuck the straw. Clean that up through there. Clean that back up so it looks good. Still got to blow off all this concrete here. Got the rose clippings on the pile over there, but as you can see, we still got to blow off a little bit. But we retucked all the straw down through here, so cleaned it up real good, and this looks 1000% better than it did. So, and as you can see, everything's clean around the pool, except for where they got the construction stuff going on. So we could only edge over to them bricks, and the bricks are right over and behind that table there where we could edge around the pool. So did what we could with that. And one last time back here in the back, nice and tidy back here. I wish I'd have got some footage of it earlier, but over here by this cedar tree here, up under, or basically under the canopy of that tree, especially on the lower side, that stuff had to be at least a foot tall and damp. That was really fun to clean up, but we got it taken care of. Got to pick up this piece of plastic laying there, but trimmed around the pond a little bit with the trimmer. So that's what everything's looking like. All right, so here are the rose bushes. We pruned them back, cut them back, tried to get close to some buds and things without getting too heavy. It's only the second year we've tried to mess with them. Last year was the first year, and they had been let go for quite a while. So, but we got them pruned back a little bit, and as you can see, we got the straw in, got it tucked and rolled here. So, just getting a quick shot of that. There's another one of the holes that we get to fill in, but so that's what that looks like. Matches up real good, I think, with the bed on the other side. We got to move the drop cord. It actually comes and runs out to the pole here. So, but that's what we got, and hope y'all like it. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like it, subscribe. Appreciate y'all taking the time out to watch. So again, appreciate it, and hope y'all like what was been putting up, all the videos. Season's about to get ready to get rolling. It's been kind of mild around here, a lot of rain, but I think everything's going to turn out real good. We'll see. You'll see a lot of this yard. I've actually got a laundry list of things to do for this lady, if you want to call it that. I'll do some irrigation, some more pruning like I talked about earlier along the tree lines, and some other stuff. So we'll get footage up when we get the jobs done and as we're doing them. So again, I appreciate it. Thank y'all for taking the time out to watch the videos. Stay tuned for more content. Thanks again.